Okay, so what I want to walk through is the process of downloading a data set from a municipal data repository, in this case the New York City data mine, taking that information and converting it to a usable format, and then building an application on top of it to use that data and to make it available for anyone to use. In this case, I'm going to make it available through a simple Jabber instant messaging client. So what I want to do is go to the New York City data mine, and I want to download all of the information they have on library locations. You can see this information is available in Esri shapefile format, and it's not a very usable format, at least for me. It doesn't match kind of what I want to do. So I've gone ahead and I've downloaded this information, and I want to convert it to work with Apache CouchDB. Now, I've got an instance of GeoCouch running on this machine, and GeoCouch is a fork of CouchDB proper that's meant to support geographic queries of documents in the CouchDB instance. So there really isn't anything in this database yet. What I want to go ahead and do is I want to create a database to hold my library information that I just downloaded. And just like with regular CouchDB, with GeoCouch, I can create a new database by doing a simple HTTP put. So I'm going to go ahead and create a database called libraries. What I also have, I've downloaded a really neat open source tool called Shape2GeoCouch. And what Shape2GeoCouch is, it's a Ruby gem that was created by a developer named Max Ogden, who is from Portland. Max has done all sorts of very interesting open government and open data projects, and he knows a lot more about GeoCouch and geographic data than I do. But what he's done is he's made this tool available for anyone to use to basically take information that is in Esri shapefile format and convert it to a CouchDB database. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. First, let's take a look at our instance here. You can see I've got my libraries database, but no documents in there. So nothing in this database yet. Let's go ahead and put this data in there. Okay. So now I should have a whole mess of library documents, and I do, 236 of them. One of these documents is actually a design document that is automatically put into this database by the Ruby gem that I'm using. And I'm going to go ahead and just modify this really quickly. And what this will let me do is, when I query the database, it will let me display all of the information that is in these CouchDB documents for each library. And as you can see, it's the address of the library, the name of the library, and most importantly, the coordinates of the library, a Latin long for that library. Now, what I've gone ahead and I've done is I've created a Tropo application, a Tropo scripting application. It's a simple PHP script that's running in the Tropo cloud. And what it's going to let me do is it's going to let me provision a instant messaging address for this application so that someone can basically send in their address, the address that they want to run a query from. And this application will geocode that address. It'll convert it to a Latin long pair. It will build a 1 mile boundary box around that location, and then it will query this CouchDB instance running on my local machine, and it will say, give me every library that's inside this 1 mile bounding box. And I'm going to be able to respond to the user through their instant messaging client with the locations of libraries that are within 1 mile of their address, presumably their home. So in order to run this, what I need to do is I need to fire up a tunnel to my local machine where GeoCouch is running. And you can see it's running on 5984. That's the standard port for CouchDB. And what I've gone ahead and I've done is I've set up an instant messaging address called findmylibrary at tropo.im. And I want to send it the address, an address from New York City. So I've chosen to use for this demonstration the address for Gracie Mansion. So what this should let us do is send in this address, and we should get back some library locations. So let's see how it works. Okay, so you can see the application responded with 4 locations that are within a mile, 1 geographic mile of 89th Street and East End Avenue in New York. And the response has the name of the library, the address of the library, and the distance. So as you can see, when you have tools like GeoCouch and CouchDB, and you have developers like Max Ogden who are contributing really useful utilities like Shape2GeoCouch to the open source community, when you have platforms like Tropo, you really see a shrinking of the amount of time and the amount of effort it takes to go from intention to outcome. So when Christmas Day started, I had the intention of building a useful application for people in New York City that wanted to find a library. And within just a few short hours, I was able to build this application and get it working. So there you have it, the power of open source and the power of open communications.